first and last name, spell your first and last name.
Anna Saunders, ANNA, and Saunders is SAUNDERS.
Very good. Tell me where you're from and what your major is you do, A and minor.
Okay, I'm from Indianapolis, Indiana, you. And my major is economics, and I'm minoring in political science and French.
And tell me about the project that you've been working on.
Okay, Life Map is a project I developed for 8th grade students at Francis Marion High School. It's focused on self-exploration, personal growth, and and getting to know yourself and how that's going to set a good foundation for high school success.
And what are some of the things you've been covering in the book?
Okay, first we had a first discussion about strengths and weaknesses and what you thought your strengths and weaknesses were and how that helps you interact with other people. The biggest point we hit on is that it's easiest to recognize your own strengths and other people's weaknesses, and why it's important to realize that you have weaknesses too and recognize other people's strengths and kind of teach tolerance and humility. The second day we did Myers-Briggs personality tests so that they could learn more about themselves, and we had the kids guess what they thought they were, they thought the instructors were, and a few people were a little surprised. And then today we reviewed their types and then wrote their letters to themselves about where they want to be in high school. It's a letter to themselves in the future when they're seniors in high school, about what their personality type was now in 8th grade, so they can maybe see how it changed and why that's important to them and what they want to do. They wrote down some dreams and goals.
How did you end up in the University Fellows Program?
I have always been really interested in service, learning, and I love to be involved in the educational system. I'm on the pre-law track, and I want to do educational policies, so public schools have a place in my heart. So then I just found out about fellows when I was looking at the Honors College website, and I decided to apply. So.
What does this experience give you in terms of understanding maybe some of the challenges of education policy and what you could do as a lawyer to change?
Okay, I've learned a lot about school funding as I've been here in the Black Belt, kind of how unfair certain schools are getting more funding than other schools and how that really greatly affects the students in the schools. We're also working with a 10th grade class, and it's also surprising to see how much of them are aware of that fact and are interested in it, and will tell you exactly how the lack of funding is affecting their education and their chance of graduation. So I think I would be really interested in trying to develop better ways to fund schools, or a better distribution of the wealth, I guess, within the school system. And also I've noticed a little bit about the difference between certain classes at school, where I went to private school, so it was a little bit different for me, but I'm learning that the advanced class kids all stay together and the other kids are kind of left a little bit behind, and so I think that developing some programs about dealing with special education and honors classes and integrating classes would be something to be interested in.
When you leave here next Friday, the program is over, what do you want the students here at the high school to remember?
I want them to mostly remember that they can succeed and that there are people here that believe in them, where I think that maybe they haven't been told that they do have that potential. So I want them to remember that we did talk about strengths and weaknesses, and that everybody does have a strength, and there is something that everybody's good at, and they do have a chance to succeed, and if they want to put forth the effort.